There are three main areas that I talked about: public-private partnership, diaspora and inclusion, and I talked about the new mindset paradigm of doing investments. And when I look at public-private partnership, I'm a proponent of the private sector being the engine of growth for the economy. The economy has been dominated by the public sector, but the public sector tends to be a little bit more inefficient. So I'm calling for that partnership. One of the areas like my group, KGL group, has partnered successfully with the public sector is with the digitalization of the National Lottery Authority, which has produced a significant amount of revenue for government, for the National Lottery Authority. At the moment, we produce about 80% of the revenue of the National Lottery Authority. We are also working with the Ministry of Fisheries, also a public-private partnership to manage the premixed fuel system. And this is at no cost to government. And I see littered around a lot of public companies who are non-performing. And I believe that if we bring the private sector in as a partnership, it would increase the revenue and efficiency. And I also talked about diaspora and inclusion. The diasporans are our greatest asset. And like I said, the diasporans remit a lot of money. Myself, having lived in the UK for about 35 years, clear example of what the diaspora can do in the country. I came back after remitting funds and building businesses. I came back about 8 years ago, and I have built one of the largest businesses with resources, skills, and knowledge that I have acquired from all these developed countries, where in my case, the United Kingdom, where I lived. And my case is not unique. There are a lot of diasporans, and I believe that if we harness the potential of the diaspora, at the moment, the World Bank estimates that diasporan investment or remittances, it's over $100 billion, which surpasses ODA and FDI. So I think it's one area that we have to look at critically and encourage that. One other thing that I touched on is in our investment promotion drive. I believe that we have to use accomplished investors, accomplished diasporans who have walked the journey. Because if you go to attract investment from people who want to come and do business, they want to talk to people like myself who have traveled the journey. Sometimes in our approach, we just use technocrats and policy making. Yes, they complement, but who better to sell the country than someone who has traveled the journey? So those are areas that I touched on at the summit.